It's going to be a good one from Brooklyn, New York, as the New York Liberty host your Indiana Fever, as the Fever try to make it two in a row. They beat Atlanta on Thursday, one of the best in the league, and now they'll try to do it to New York. They beat them in the preseason. Now they need to beat them when it counts. Stand by. Indiana Fever basketball begins right now.
The following is a presentation of the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Good evening, everybody. Brian Snow here with you on a hot day here in Indiana, and we're ready to bring you some Fever basketball as they take on the New York Liberty in a place where they have not won in the regular season in the past 2 years. That's the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. As a matter of fact, the Fever in the last 4 games against New York are 1-3, and that one win came in Indianapolis last year in Caitlin Clark's return from injury, where she dropped a game-high 32 points. It's the Fever and the Liberty from Brooklyn, New York. Getting ready to call this game for you. We had a great time last night with the NBA World Championship Series, Game 2. And I think we had 2,200 in here last night. Let's see if we can duplicate it tonight. And let's get women's basketball back on the map, shall we? We're about ready to go from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. The Fever coming in with a record of 5-4. New York coming in with a record of 6-4. This is inside of the Commissioner's Cup, the in-season tournament of the WNBA. We invite you and your comments to come along for the ride with us. And how do you guys like the new layout? I had a championship splash edition yesterday. And that's how we will roll. If it's a regular season, you'll see the blue ice. And if it's a championship series, you'll see the gold splash setup. So we're going to try to keep it as consistent as possible. This season, Caitlin Clark averaging 19.8 points per game, 32% from three-point land. And she leads the assist, Caitlin Clark does, in assists per game at 8.1. Sabrina Ionescu comes in with a record of 18, with a scoring average, of 18.8, averaging 8 assists per game, but hasn't played enough games to qualify. Kelsey Mitchell dropped 25 the last time the Fever were out, and that was against Atlanta in an 83-71 win. One of the players that the Fever will have to watch for is Jonquel Jones. She had 22 points. She was 4 of 7 from three-point land against Toronto on Wednesday, and she also yanked down 17 rebounds. I'm trying to keep this at a low voice because my wife is sleeping right now, and I don't want to. I'm trying my best to not disturb her because she had a very, very busy couple of days. So we're going to take a break, and when y'all get back, it'll be time for tip-off. The Fever and the Liberty from Brooklyn, New York. We'll come back with the lineups and the tip after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, And now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Indiana Fever come in as defending Commissioners Cup champions. They won it last year, beating Minnesota in Minnesota. And you're going to hear a fan going because it is, like I said, it is hot here in southern Indiana. And I'm trying to bring in some money so I can get the air conditioner fixed. AB Media joins us from Indianapolis, Indiana. And not only that, need to get some groceries in here as well. That's why I do this. Fever lineup goes Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and Lexi Hall, the three-guard alignment. Monique Billings and Aaliyah Boston in the front court. Maureen Johannes, Pauline Astier, Leonie Febick, Breanna Stewart, and Jonquel Jones, the starting five for the New York Liberty. Stephanie White has made the playoffs in all 5 seasons as a head coach. She played in the finals in 2015, and she's trying to bring the Indiana Fever back to the finals as a coach. The Fever have not been to the finals since 2012. They came close last year, but were eliminated in what was a thrilling 5-game war against the Las Vegas Aces. On Thursday night, Caitlin Clark dropped 17 points. She was 2 of 8 from three-point land. And they'll be looking to get her off to a fast start. Key for the Fever is to get Aaliyah Boston started as well. You don't want to leave Aaliyah Boston out of the lineup and continue to shut the noise down that has been coming from people outside of the Fever locker room. Save my buddy, the Playmaker, because Playmaker is really, really dialed into women's basketball, and I love that man very, very much. I know he's going to give me a lot of mess tonight, and he's already started in the chat, so we're ready to go. Liberty, black tops, black bottoms, white numbers, trimmed in gold. Indiana goes white tops, white bottoms, blue numbers, trimmed in yellow. Indiana travels left to right as we see it, and as you folks are watching along at home with this, I'm a little bit behind in my feed, so forgive me. Do not post any spoilers in the chat. The scoreboard's already a couple minutes ahead of me, so let me just call this game all the way through. Here we go. The tip is controlled by Indiana. Monique Billings hands it to Caitlin Clark. Indiana left to right in the first half. Febick guards Caitlin Clark. A bounce pass right side to Mitchell. Mitchell, 20-footer from the right. Got it. 2-0 in favor of the Indiana Fever. 9:40 remaining in the first quarter. Johannes has it off to the right. Johannes dumps it to Stewart, low right. Stewart backs in on Boston. Double fake, comes back out to Jonquel Jones. Jonquel Jones fakes on Billings, spins left of the lane, comes up shooting, banked it in. And we're tied at 2. 9:20 left opening quarter. Aaliyah Boston brings it up. Hands off to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark on the attack right of the lane. Backdoor cut, Lexi Hall. She lays it in. Beautiful backdoor cut. And it's 4-2 in favor of the Indiana Fever. 9:05 left in the first. Maureen Johannes off to the left. Johannes on the drive. Stops. Dump pass underneath to Stewart. Fadeaway shot left baseline. Rimming no. Rebound Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark and the Fever left to right. Lost the ball momentarily, but a foul called on Leonie Fiebig. Oh, excuse me. It's on Paulina Estier. Paulina Estier out of France, the rookie, picks up her first foul and the first team foul. Caitlin Clark has it in the front court. 8:45 left opening quarter. Caitlin Clark off to the left, a three on the way. Not that time. Rebound taken down by Johannes. Back come the Liberty right to left. Johannes on the drive. In on Caitlin Clark. Backs up on the dribble. Plays it out front to Estier. Fiebig top of the circle. Jonquil Jones off to the left. Back to Estier. Estier feeds it right side. A three-pointer for Johannes. Good. And the Liberty grabbed their first lead of the night, 5-4, 8:18 remaining in the opening quarter. Victor Locke will join me in just a moment. Billings has it out front. Billings hands to Kelsey Mitchell. Her three from the right, good. Splash! 7-5 Indiana, 8:04 left opening quarter. Over the top pass, Breanna Stewart on the left wing, out front to Jonquil Jones. Jones on the move, finds a three, takes a three, misses, rebound comes down to Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin Clark trots it up, beats Estier in the front court. Clark on the attack, stops right of the lane, looking for help, bounce pass to Aaliyah Boston, loses her defender, and she lays it in. 9-5 in favor of the Fever, 7:38 left in the first. Breanna Stewart on the attack, right side. Plays it out front to Estier. Estier on the drive to the free throw line. Beautiful bounce pass underneath to Maureen Johannes, who gets the layup, and it's 9-7. 7:20 for the opening quarter. Kelsey Mitchell across into the front court. Mitchell a standing dribble, plays it to Aaliyah Boston out front. Over the top pass, Caitlin Clark on the right wing. Caitlin Clark on the drive in from the right, lead in, flip, bank no good. Rebound comes down to Jonquil Jones. Ahead to Estier, left wing. To Johannes to Estier. Stewart's three from the corner is an air ball. Rebound Lexi Hall. Indiana ball up a deuce. 6:50 for the quarter. Caitlin Clark on the move. Has it in the right corner. Throws it underneath. Intended for Kelsey Mitchell. The turnover machine continues. And now New York back the other way. Johannes has it left of the lane. Johannes backs up with a 20-footer. Got it. Tie game at 9. 9 apiece. 6.5 for the quarter. Excuse me, they gave that's a three-point goal. I beg your pardon. So it's 10-9 New York. New York 2 for 4 from three-point land. Here's Aaliyah Boston. Stops in the lane, fakes on Jonquil Jones, spins left of the lane and shoots it in. Indiana back on top, 11-10 and 6-12 for the quarter. Indiana has got to learn how to close games because there were a couple they were supposed to win at home. Stewart backdoor lays it in. 12-11. Liberty with the lead. Under 6 to go in the first. Here comes Caitlin Clark on the attack. All the way. Lays it up. No good. Rebound Estier. Estier back the other way for the Liberty. Estier on the drive. Right of the lane. In on Aaliyah Boston. Lays it up. And a foul called before Estier can get to the basket. Twelve to 11, New York by 1. And they have it in play to Johannes. Johannes backs up out of the corner, missed the shot. Breanna Stewart, the rebound, goes back up, had it blocked, rebound, Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell brings it up. Mitchell across into the front court. Mitchell crossover dribble. Raven Johnson on the floor now for Caitlin Clark. Out front, it comes to Aaliyah Boston. Boston stands, moves in right of the lane, fakes, shoots, and scores. Aaliyah Boston has 6. And the lead is 1, 13-12, halfway home in the first quarter. They're managing the minutes for Caitlin Clark and keeping her healthy. Leah Boston, 3 of 3 from the field. Breanna Stewart's 3 out front. Missed. Monique Billings, the rebound, ahead to Raven Johnson. The rookie from South Carolina comes across into the front court outside right. On the attack, left of the lane all the way in and lays it in with the left hand. 15-12, Indiana by 3. They've led by as many as 4, and 4:40 left in the first. Raven Johnson averaging just under 5 points per game coming into tonight. Steer deep on the left wing. Over the top pass to Jonquel Jones between the rings. On the back door is Johannes. The scoop layup is in with the right hand. 15-14, Indiana by 1, and 4:20 for the quarter. Raven Johnson on the attack. Out front, Aaliyah Boston. Boston holds and looks. Walk, no call. Boston on the move to the left. Now finds Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell on the attack all the way in. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound, Johannes. Outlet pass to Febick. Leonie Febick on the drive in the lane. Lays it up on Aaliyah Boston. No good. Rebound, Monique Billings. Billings hands to Raven Johnson. Now Aaliyah Boston has it back and she'll bring it up herself. Boston has it in the front court. Picks up the dribble. Back to Raven Johnson. 15-footer head of the key. No good. Long rebound to the floor. Raven Johnson comes down with it. Kelsey Mitchell, a 3 from the right wing. Rebound, Jonquel Jones. She had 17 rebounds on Wednesday. Breanna Stewart back the other way. The 9-year vet from Connecticut has it off to the right. On the drive in on Monique Billings. Lays it up, no good, but a foul called on Monique Billings. That is her first. And we have time on the floor. Time on the floor, I beg your pardon. 3:36 remaining in the opening quarter. And Playmaker, you should know better. Fever 15, Liberty 14. Back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the NBA World Championship Series on SMSN. This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze claw.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
My best friends in the chat are going at it, and that's Victor Locke, who is here with me in studio. And, of course, the Playmaker, one of the authorities on the WNBA. And, Playmaker, for what you said about Caitlin Clark, and I know you're kidding around.
The utter blasphemy.
I'm trying to find the other. I'm trying to.
Cole Johnson.
I know. I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find the other one, but I may run out of time. But Victor is here. What's going on, Victor? Oh, you know what? Yeah.
Use a troll. Troll. Use a troll. Troll. Use a troll. I said that. Use a troll.
There. That's for you. We are, Callie, we are behaving. These guys go at it all the time. And I love every single minute of it. I love it. 15-14, Breanna Stewart to the free throw line. The 9-year vet from Connecticut misses the first one. A rarity. Oh, we're gonna have fun next week, trolling each other. The second attempt on the way, good. Tie game, 15 apiece. 3:36 left in the opening quarter. Ready to get back to business. Caitlin Clark over the top pass to Billings on the left wing. Monique Billings turns and faces. Now finds Sophie Cunningham. Out front, Raven Johnson. Right side, Caitlin Clark. A deep three from the right. Rebound taken down by New York. Stewart ahead of the bunch. Breanna Stewart, though, tries to go back door to Rebecca Gardner and throws it out of bounds. Still tied at 15. 3:13 remaining in the opening quarter. And Caitlin Clark brings it up. We'll set your lineups for you in just a moment. Also, we'll keep our eye on Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Vegas Golden Knights. On the right side is Maisha Hines-Allen out front. Raven Johnson on the drive in from the right. Scoop layup, rimming no. Rebound Billings, follow. Good! Indiana back in front. 17-15 our score. 2:49 left in the opening quarter.
Not
in the left corner,
this time. It's good.
is a jumper, baseline jump on the way is good for Laney Hamilton. Benita Laney Hamilton. Caitlin Clark back the other way. Scoots off to the left. Out front, Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham on the move to the right. Over the top pass, right corner, Hines-Allen. Back to Sophie Cunningham. Flips the left corner. A Billings three. Splash! Snowman knew this was coming when he mentioned the game to me yesterday. Yes, I know,
Yes.
Playmaster. I know.
Oh, he absolutely knew.
Rumors, or is it a possibility? CT2L, that is all rumors. Sound and fury signifying nothing. It ain't going to happen. Gardner double team off to the left. Gets out of it, and a timeout call by New York. Let's set your lineups for you. Billings, Clark, Hines-Allen, Cunningham, and Raven Johnson. For the New York Liberty, a couple of new players in. Satu Sabali, along with Hanju, Rebecca Gardner, Benita Laney Hamilton, and Marie Fatou in the ball game. 20-17 our score. We have time on the floor. 1:48 for the quarter. 20-17 in favor of the Indiana Fever. We'll come back with more after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. No, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Back to business. Rebecca Allen with a deep three from the right wing as the shot clock went dead. Nope. Hanju, the rebound, all 6'11". The right-handed hook missed. Zhu tries again and scores. 1 point game, 20-19. Indiana back the other way with Raven Johnson in the front court. Out front, between the circles, on the move to the right. Out front, Maisha Hines-Allen. Caitlin Clark has it on the left wing. Guarded by Rebecca Allen. Caitlin Clark on the drive in the lane. Stops. Circles back out to Raven Johnson. In the left corner, Hines-Allen's three. Splash! Three three-point field goals in the first quarter for the Indiana Fever. And they're continuing what they did in the second half against Atlanta. 1:10 for the quarter, 23-19. Here's a Sabali three. A brick off the side of the rim. Rebound Monique Billings to Caitlin Clark. Clark yet to score here in the first quarter. Sophie Cunningham with a left corner 3 try. In and out. Rebound Johnson. Back to Cunningham. Flying to the hole. Lays it in. Team, the team. Thank you, Bo, to the late Bo Schembechler. 25-19. Indiana 14 points in the paint already. Maureen Fatou at the controls. Sabali dumps it low to Laney Hamilton. And Laney Hamilton low right. Pulls her way in on Raven Johnson. Missed the layup. Follow good for Rebecca Gardner, the former Chicago Sky player. Makes it 25-21. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Maisha Hines-Allen in the front court. Hines-Allen with a fake. Hands to Raven Johnson. They are shadowing Caitlin Clark wherever she goes. Here's Caitlin Clark on the move. Stops. A long 3. Rebound tipped on the floor. It comes down to Rebecca Allen. 13 seconds left. A chance to cut it to 2. Oh, that's Maureen Fatou. I beg your pardon. Maureen Fatou at the controls between the rings. 5 seconds. Fatou on the move to the right. Guarded by Caitlin Clark. 2 seconds. Now 1. Fatou trying to get a shot up. Forces a shot up. No good, and that's the quarter. Good defensive stop by the Indiana Fever, and we're done with 1. And your score, the Indiana Fever 25 and the New York Liberty 21. We'll be back with more after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. No, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to bruxnightguard.com and order yours today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me.
That was perfect.
But I heard every word.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
See, Playmaker's going to pick at me all night. He's going to pick at me. He's going to pick at me all night. He says, boo, Stephanie White deserves better. And I know he's picking at me. I know he's trolling me right now. 25-21 in favor of the Indiana Fever as we head for the second quarter. And, Victor, I got a heck of a compliment last night because I sent a couple clips to a friend of mine, Michael Lyle, a dear friend of the show and a very dear friend of mine. He called me a gem last night. He wants to do play-by-play, and I'd love to. I'm putting this out there right now. When we make our way to Colorado, Michael Lyle, we're going to team up and do a basketball game. And that's that. Indiana 7 assists on 11 field goals made, only 1 turnover, and Caitlin Clark has yet to score. They hold a 4-point lead, and that is the biggest number right now. 1 turnover for Indiana. Go ahead, Victor.
They're going to force the rest of the team to beat them. New York is going to force the rest of the Fever to beat them. They're going to do as much as they can to keep Caitlin contained. So they're going to force the rest of the team to beat her.
Second quarter begins with a Jonquel Jones 3, but she got fouled out front. That foul is charged to Maisha Hines-Allen. And that is 3 free throws. Your Indiana lineup goes Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, Maisha Hines-Allen, and Sophie Cunningham. Jones's free throw, Your New York lineup, Breanna Stewart, Leonie Febick, Jonquel Jones, Benita Laney Hamilton, and Marine Fatou. Aaliyah Boston 6 points to lead Indiana, and Jonquel Jones misses again. She's human.
Well, she's
former finals MVP, 0 for 2 from the line, 1 for 2 from the field. Jones tries again. The rebound, Aaliyah Boston. Wow, 3 missed free throws. That is a rarity. Caitlin Clark brings it up. Fatou guards her. Allen has it off to the right, hands to Kelsey Mitchell on the right wing. Kelsey Mitchell on the attack against Febick. Has it back off to the right. Sophie Cunningham wide open. They didn't see her. Maisha Hines-Allen on the move in the left corner. 2 to shoot. Hines-Allen's hook shot rimming. No. Tipped out of bounds. Belongs to New York. Oh, man. Sophie Cunningham was wide open, and they missed her 3 separate times in the left corner. She was calling for the ball Thursday night against Atlanta, and the first time she touched it, she banged home a 3-point field goal. 9:15 for the half. Fatou at the controls. Plays it low left to Jonquel Jones. Jonquel Jones backs in on Maisha Hines-Allen. Comes back outside. A 3 on the way. Rimming no. Rebound on the floor. Taken by New York. Stewart had a pass tip. Stolen by Hines-Allen. Waits for traffic to clear and gives it to Caitlin Clark. Clark on the move to the right. She's yet to score in the ball game. Breanna Stewart gets her. Clark off the screen. Over the top to Aaliyah Boston. Left side Cunningham. Out front Mitchell. A straight on 3. Long rebound taken down by Fatou. Marine Fatou back the other way. Now finds Laney Hamilton on the drive in the lane. In on Boston. Double fake. Bumped by Boston. Forces his shot up. No good. Rebound Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell back the other way. I'm really in a groove tonight. Finds Caitlin Clark on the drive. In from the left. Circles the left of the lane. And now goes backdoor to Kelsey Mitchell in the lane. Throws the shot up. Nope, but a foul called. And Mitchell shoots 2. So Kelsey Mitchell trying to add to her total of 3 points tonight. And Aaliyah Boston so far, playmaker, has gotten the best of Jonquel Jones. And Kelsey Mitchell's much better than Caitlin Clark. I know he's trolling me right now. Mitchell's free throw, So she'll have a chance to bring this lead to 5. Boston 6 points, 2 rebounds. She's 3 of 3 from the field. Kelsey Mitchell, 21 points per game, 21.1. Second attempt on the way, good. She had 25 on Thursday. 26-21. Astier in the front court for New York. Stewart off to the left. Low left, Jonquel Jones to the hole. Goes up. Foul by Aaliyah Boston. And Aaliyah Boston immediately called for a review. Not going to get it. She just went straight up.
Yeah, she did.
Free throw number 1, good. 26-22. Aaliyah Boston now has 2 fouls. Monique Billings gets her. 8-10 for the half. Indiana 26, New York 22. Jonquel Jones, 3 points. 1 for 4 from the line. 2 for 5 as she drops that one. And it's a 3-point lead, 26-23. Caitlin Clark brings it up. Clark against Astier in the front court. Over the top pass to Billings, who got shoved to the floor by Jonquel Jones, who comes over to help both players up. Foul on Jones is her first. They ain't calling enough fouls. I'm going to get this all night, and I'm going to laugh every time.
Right.
I'm going to laugh every single time. They have it in play to Mitchell. Mitchell directing traffic out front. Guarded by Leonie Feebick. Maisha Hines-Allen left of the lane jumper. Rimming no. Rebound Billings tapped out of bounds. Belongs to New York.
How much more mess you gonna get between this and then, of course, your two wars between San Fran and the Rams?
I'm going to get it forever from Playmaker because he's a brother. I love him dearly. I've trolled him as much as he's trolled me. Jonquel Jones, top of the circle. So I hope that answers your question. On the back door, Breanna Stewart. She shoots it in. Breanna Stewart cuts the lead to 26-25, 7.5 for the half. Right back comes Caitlin Clark, and Clark is fouled right in the lane going to the basket. And the foul is charged to Astier. That is her first. And that's her second, I beg your pardon. And 2 fouls. And the Fever just turned it over. That's only the second turnover against Indiana tonight. And both of them belong to Caitlin Clark.
That's not good.
Each team has 2 turnovers. There's been a clean game so far. Chance for New York to get the lead as Astier comes across into the front court. Plays it right side to Stewart. And Stewart is fouled by Billings out front. Maisha Hines-Allen getting some extended minutes, especially with Jonquel Jones being on the floor. So they got to match big for big, and Hines-Allen has picked up her second foul. Over the top pass, tipped by Hines-Allen, stolen by Lexi Hall. Ahead to Caitlin Clark. Clark back the other way. Clark met by Jonquel Jones on a switch. They got a mismatch somewhere. Here comes Caitlin Clark on the drive in the lane. 14-footer. Good. That's her first bucket. And a foul call. Jonquel Jones picks up the foul. (28-25). Caitlin Clark to the free throw line. 6:59 remaining in the half. And Jonquel Jones will depart. And that is her second foul. Hanju, all 6'11" of her, is in the game. Billings gets ready. Offers the free throw. No good. Rebound tip twice. Hanju brings it down. Chance to cut it to 1 or tie with a long one. Breanna Stewart ahead of the bunch. Plays it right side to Astier. Astier on the drive in from the left. Finds Hanju. A 3-pointer on the way. Nope. Rebound Monique Billings. A one-handed pickoff. Hands to Caitlin Clark. And Caitlin Clark brings it up. Caitlin Clark across into the front court outside left. Clark on the attack. In on Hanju. Bounce pass out front is loose. And it's going to be picked up by Hines-Allen. That's an over and back violation. Somebody did not come to the ball. Third turnover against Indiana. And they're taking care of the ball a lot better than they did in the first half against Atlanta, although that turnover could have easily been prevented. Here comes Stewart on the drive, on the baseline, goes up, forces a shot up, no good. Lexi Hall the rebound. Back come the Fever left to right. Lexi Hall, the veteran from Stanford, in the front court outside left. Bounce past Caitlin Clark at the free throw line. Clark on the attack, in on a steer. She's surrounded, and bounce pass is tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Indiana with 6:06 left in the half. Paulina Astier, 24 years old, in her first season, won the silver medal in the 2024 Olympics with France. And she calls France her home. Here's a Mitchell 3. Rimming no. Stewart the rebound. Still a 3-point lead. 28-25. On the left side is Astier. Flying to the hole. Lays it in. Astier with 4, and the lead is 1. 28-27 and 5:45 left in the half. Astier averaging 11 points plus this season. Here's Mitchell on the right wing to Caitlin Clark on the left wing. Caitlin Clark backs up for 3. Splash! Caitlin Clark with her first three. She's got 5, and the lead is 4, 31-27. That pass was tipped, gathered in by by Stewart, I beg your pardon, deep on the right wing. 12 on the shot clock. Stewart picks up her dribble, finds Hanju on the left wing, and we get a foul on Monique Billings. And that sends us to a timeout. We'll get everything together. 5:15 remaining in the half. Fever 31, New York 27. Back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. That's
is
for
the
you,
Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. No, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now, the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
And Playmaker at it again. Coming up at the half, it is that halftime show presented in part by Fanatics, officially licensed every.
They're just trolling today.
You know what? It's his team. You know what? It's his team. I dig it. Playmaker Hernandez. No. See, I don't get this. I don't get this unless certain times of the year happen with Playmaker and I. And of course, y'all know he's a Rams fan. God bless him. God love him also. New York has it in play to Rebecca Gardner. Hanju has it left of the keys. We're back to business. Zhu holds and looks, gives it back to Gardner. Gardner between the circles. On the left wing, Estier. Low left, Hanju. Backs in on Billings. Swings the hook shot. A block by Billings. Taken down by Indiana. Kelsey Mitchell has it. Ahead to Caitlin Clark. Clark on the push. With a bounce pass underneath for Billings. She is pushed by Johannes and a foul called. Great job by Monique Billings facing up against Hanju and got a clean block. So Billings 0 for 1 from the line will get 2 free throws. 4:56 remains in the first half. Billings first one, missed it. So she's 0 for 2 from the line. Now the best she can do is bring this lead to 5. 5 points for Monique Billings. The second attempt on the way. Got it. She's got 6. 32-27. Indiana by 5. In the last 2 games, Monique Billings did not score a point. She's got 6 already tonight. Gardner out front to Fiebig. Hands to Sabali. On the left side, Hanju. Back to Johannes. A long 3 from the left wing. No good. Rebound, Caitlin Clark. Outlet pass to Mitchell. Flying in. Lays it up. No good. Oh, my goodness. She missed the chippy. Rebound comes down to Gardner. Now they back the other way to Sabali, and she shoots it in. Oh, you got to take advantage of opportunities like that. 32-29. Clark back the other way. On the attack. In on Hanju. Comes out to the left baseline. Out front to Raven Johnson. Now to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive. Left of the lane. All the way to the hoop. This time she gets it in, a foul call. So a chance to extend the lead for the Indiana Fever. (34-29), Indiana by 5. 4:09 left in the first half. Mitchell gets ready. 1 for 2 from the line. 1 for 3 as that one rimmed out. And the rebound taken down by Billings. Now back to Mitchell. Mitchell on the attack, left baseline. Comes all the way out to the right baseline. Keeps her dribble against Sabali. On the drive in the lane. Lefty scoop. Nope. Rebound, Johannes. Johannes back the other way. 34-29, Indiana by 5. 3:50 remaining in the first half. If they hit their free throws, they got a larger lead right now. Johannes goes over the top into Fiebig. Fiebig with a scoop. Missed it. Rebound tip. Comes down to KK Timpson, who's on the floor for the first time. Caitlin Clark back the other way. Clark on the attack with a wraparound dribble. Free throw line jumper. Rimming no. Hanju the rebound. Outlet pass, Rebecca Gardner across the timeline into the front court. Gardner picks up her dribble, finds Hanju. Punch pass low to Sabali. Goes up, scores. Sabali with 4, and the lead is 3. 34-31, and 3:13 remaining in the first half. Replacement refs. Jeez. Kelsey Mitchell has it deep on the left wing. Mitchell on the attack. Skip dribble against Sabali. Fouled by Sabali out front. Tomorrow, Portland, Los Angeles. That's at 7 p.m. Indiana at Washington. That's Monday night. We'll have that for you beginning at 7. Seattle and Vegas at 10. We'll take a peek at that one also. Kelsey Mitchell to the free throw line. 34-31. Indiana by 3. Kelsey Mitchell, 8 points so far in the ball game. Mitchell gets ready. Shoots the first one. Got it. Mitchell 2 for 4 from the foul line tonight. Aaliyah Boston comes back in. Chance for Indiana to stretch the lead before halftime. 459 Buster is with us. Shooting percentage not the greatest on both ends. No, it is not. Mitchell gets ready. Shoots the second one. Got it. 10 points for Kelsey Mitchell. And the lead is 5, 36-31, 3 minutes left in the half, and Rebecca Gardner trots it up. Gardner on the attack, right of the lane. Comes back out to Sabali. Satu Sabali plays it left side to Johannes. Johannes works off the Jonquel Jones screen, throws it underneath to Jonquel Jones. She's surrounded. Pitch back out to Fiebig. A right corner 3 try. Rimming no. Aaliyah Boston, the one-hand pickoff. Boston brings it up herself. 2:40 for the half. Mitchell has it in the front court, outside left. Mitchell with a straight-on 3. Rebound Sabali. Chance for New York to cut it to 3 or 2 of the long one. Satu Sabali brings it up herself. She takes the 3. The lefty missed it. Rebound tip back to Gardner. Lays it up. No good. Rebound tip to Mitchell. Mitchell back the other way. 36-31. Indiana by 5. Kelsey Mitchell at the controls on the move to the right on the drive in the lane. Bounce pass underneath to Billings. A left baseline jumper. Good. Monique Billings with 10. And it's 38-31, Indiana by 7, and 2:05 left in the half. Rebecca Gardner back the other way. Johannes has it on the left wing. Backdoor to Gardner. Pitch out left corner. A Sabali 3. Air ball, rebound, Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson on the move, back the other way. Johnson on the attack, all the way, lays it up, no foul call. Raven Johnson shoots a pair. Shoots a pair is what I wanted to say. With 1:47 remaining in the first half. Now you have to take advantage of opportunities like this if you're the Indiana Fever. And we're at a timeout. 1:47 remaining in the first half. It's Indiana 38, New York 31. Indiana Fever basketball continues after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Those of you listening on our radio stations, we owe you an ID. This is Indiana Fever basketball on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Broadcasting live in your region, across our nation, and around the world, this is Snowman Multimedia.
We need to see.
Put somebody in the middle of the field.
It's really, in the end, basically a skill issue.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that game. I got to play those during the morning show, and I got to fashion some new ones for our radio stations when we cover the Fever and other points. Monday, I'm going to be quite busy because we will monitor 2 games. It's a carousel kind of night because the first game that will start will be the Fever and Washington in Washington, and those two put up 206 points the first time they played. Our second game is Game 3 of the NBA World Championship Series. So that means I'm going to have monitors all over the place. Raven Johnson to the free throw line. 1:47 left in the first half. Both teams are in the bonus from here on out. Johnson's free throw. Got it. 39-31. Indiana by 8. This represents their largest lead of the night. Johnson, the rookie from South Carolina, shoots the second one. Got him. She got them both, and the lead is 9, 40-31. 1:44 left in the first half. Breanna Stewart back the other way. Out front, Feebick. Now to the left side, right side, Jonquel Jones. Jones plays it to Sabally. Sabally has it off to the right. Over the top pass intended for Jonquel Jones. Stolen by Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham back the other way, looking for help. Brings it across into the front court. Now finds Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston, pitch left corner. Raymond Johnson's 3. Rimming, no. Rebound tip. Billings has it. Billings lost the ball. Able to get it back. Jump past Caitlin Clark out front. 1:14 on the clock. 9 on the shot clock. Aaliyah Boston has it on the left wing to Raven Johnson. Pitch out right side. A Billings 3. Rebound Feebick. Leonie Feebick to Jonquel Jones. Over the top into Sabali. She goes up, scores, and draws the foul. 40-33 with a free throw to come and 57 seconds remaining in the first half. Sabali with 6, looking for 7. And Sophie Cunningham commits the foul as she was late getting over on defense. 40-33, 6 points for Sabali. And she missed the free throw, and the rebound tipped to the floor. Stewart comes up with it. Goes back up, missed it, drew the foul. Stewart shoots 2. So now you give New York a little confidence heading into the half. 54 seconds left in the first half. Stewart gets ready. The 9-year vet from UConn shoots it in. .54 seconds left in the first half, and WNBA great Sue Bird is in the house also. 40-35, it's a 5-point lead. 50 seconds left in the half. Raven Johnson comes across into the front court. Indiana will travel right to left in the second half. Raven Johnson on the attack. Over the top to Caitlin Clark. On the drive in from the left. Back out front of Leah Boston. A straight on 3. Short. Rebound taken down by Febick. Back comes New York the other way. Over the top to Stewart. It's out of bounds. It'll belong to the Indiana Fever. Stewart had position on Caitlin Clark. The pass was too high. 25 seconds left in the first half. 18 on the shot clock. 5 difference. Shot clock to game clock. Raven Johnson this time has it out front against Sabali in a switch. Raven Johnson on the move to the right. Drives all the way in from the right. Stewart picked her pocket. Ball on the floor. Billings comes out with it. Billings on the drive. In the lane. In on Febick. Lean in flip. Nope. But a travel. 4 turnover against Indiana. 7.5 remaining in the first half. Lexi Hall quickly comes in, and Caitlin Clark will depart. Not a good shooting night so far for Caitlin Clark, but we know she can fill it up in a hurry. 7.5 seconds left in the first half. They have it in play to Febick. 5 seconds. Febick on the drive and on Sophie Cunningham. Lean in, flip. Nope. Foul called with 2.1 remaining in the first half. And I think we're going to get a challenge here. Yeah, they need to challenge that because Sophie Cunningham didn't touch her.
Two people who don't get the benefit of the doubt is Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham. They usually don't get the benefit of the doubt in those situations.
Nope, they don't.
So I would be surprised if it stands.
Earlier in the W today, the Lynx beat the Storm 88-68. It was the Aces over the Valkyries 84-79, and the Atlanta Dream crowned the Washington Mystics 109-77.
Oof.
Yeah, woof. Woof, indeed. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. 2.1 left in the first half, 40-35, Fever by 5. Back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Well, after taking a look at the play, it is indeed a shooting foul on Sophie Cunningham, so the call will stand.
Told you. It's very rare that they get the benefit of the
Going to
doubt.
call a foul. Well, it kind of hurts the Fever anyway because New York's in the bonus. So they had to figure out how much time was left on the clock. So there are 3 seconds left in the first half, and Leonie Fiebig will head to the free throw line. Fiebig, 6'4" out of Germany in her third year. Fiebig's first one, rimming good. 40-36, 5 in a row for New York. And remember, this is closing the first half. Caitlin Clark back in for Indiana. Lexi Ho departs. The second attempt on the way is good. 40-37, Indiana by 3. Clark comes into Raven Johnson. 3, 2, 1. Johnson on the fly. Scoop shot. Nope. And that's the half. So we're done with the first half. A well-played first half by both teams. And your score at the end of the first half is the Indiana Fever 40 and the New York Liberty 37. They haven't led in this building in a while. We'll come back after these messages with our halftime activities after this on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. No, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now, the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
I don't remember how it started.
So to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me.
That was perfect.
But I heard every word. I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Okay, here we go, throw it!
Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me.
That was perfect. perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kermit the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
This is the SMSN postgame report. And I roll the wrong package on top of that. It's halftime, 40-37 in favor of the Indiana Fever. They were led by Kelsey Mitchell, who had 10 points. Indiana 15 of 37 from the field for 41%, 4 of 15 from distance, 22 rebounds, 9 assists, 4 turnovers. That's a good ratio. They were led by Kelsey Mitchell, who had 10. Monique Billings had 8, 6 for Leah Boston, 5 for Caitlin Clark, and a pair for Lexi Hall. Maisha Hines-Allen had 3 points, including that came on a 3-point field goal. Sophie Cunningham had a pair. Raven Johnson had 4. For the New York Liberty, they were 14 of 36 from the field, 39%, 2 of 14 from distance, 23 rebounds, 10 assists, 5 turnovers. And they were led in scoring by Maureen Johannes, who had 8 points. Breanna Stewart had 7. Leonie Fiebig and Jonquel Jones each with 4. Pauline Astier had a pair. Rebecca Gardner had a pair. Satu Sabali had 6 points off the bench for New York, and Hanju also had a pair in the ballgame. Well, the key for Indiana in the second half is to keep on doing what they're doing. They gotta keep on doing what they're doing and get back into the race. The top 8 teams make the playoffs, and Indiana is sitting in the 6th spot right now at 5-4, half a game behind New York. I just took a look at the standings. We're going to incorporate some more graphics into our halftime report. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. Phew! Warm day today, folks. Warm day.
Oh, very much so.
Warm day. That's why you hear a fan in here. We'll come back with the second half after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. No, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Base YouTube channel.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to bruxnightguard.com and order yours today.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Go to that.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Dad!
Okay, here we go, throw it.
Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Join Ryan McCarthy
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
and Dustin Henry
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
This is the SMSN halftime.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and He was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
I am sorry. I am not at full strength because this past Monday I had to put my beloved Lucy down. And
All
for
right.
those of you who know who Lucy is and what that dog meant to me, you understand. Not only what she meant to me, but what she means to me, because I still think sometimes she's here. I'll talk more about it later. Here we go. Third quarter, Paula Astier on the attack, left of the lane, goes up, shoots it up, no good, but a foul called. No, it's going back the other way. Am I okay, Victor? No.
Yeah. Well,
I'm pushing through as best I can.
that's all we can ask.
Pushing through as best I can. Clark back the other way on the attack. Over the top to Mitchell. Back to Clark, deep on the right wing. Over the top into Boston, tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Indiana Fever with 9:40 remaining in the third quarter. Golden Knights and Hurricanes are scoreless as they enter the second period. It's game 3 of the Stanley Cup final in that game. They go over the top to Mitchell on the right wing. Back left, Lexi Hull. Starters on the floor for both teams. Back to Caitlin Clark. Clark with a fake. Drives to the free throw line. Comes up shooting. Missing. Tap. No. Rebound, Jonquil Jones. Ahead to Astier. Pauline Astier on the drive. In the lane. Lays it up. No good. Rebound tip. Lexi Hull brings it down. 9:15 for the third. Monique Billings back the other way. Billings looking for help. Finds Aaliyah Boston. Boston on the drive and on Jonquil Jones. Fakes. Spins in. Looking for help. A pitch out to Billings. Left side Clark. Clark back to Boston 3. Short. Rebound Lexi Hull. To Clark for 3. Splash! Caitlin Clark now has 8, and the lead is 6, 43-37, and 8:45 left in the third. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, folks. Jonquil Jones has it off to the left, and we get a foul away from the ball on Aaliyah Boston. Toughest thing to lose as a child, be it two-legged or four-legged variety, and I've lost both. Here's Spivak with a fadeaway shot in the lane, no good. Caitlin Clark the rebound. Back in the Fever, right to left, and the white tops, white bottoms. Caitlin Clark picks up her dribble over the top to Aaliyah Boston on the left wing. Hands it to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell on the attack in the lane. Scoop layup, good, but foul called on the floor. Before the shot. Now it's charged to Jonquil Jones. What's everyone eating, says Callie Greenshields. Right now, nothing. I'm waiting until after I finish the game to eat something because I know how my stomach is. Here's Kelsey Mitchell. Back out front, Caitlin Clark. Clark on the drive to the free throw line. Hands to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell backs up, 4 to shoot. Clark on the attack, 2 to shoot. Clark needs to get a shot. Backdoor. Billings, she shoots it in. Billings with 10. And the lead is 8, 45-37. 8 minutes remaining in the third. Astier back the other way to Fiebig out front. Leonie Fiebig from Germany dribbles right. Now finds Astier out front, guarded by Caitlin Clark. Astier on the attack, bumps into Clark and lays it in with a right hand. 45-39, 6-point Indiana lead, 7:40 for the third. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Over the top to Aaliyah Boston, she shoots it in. Aaliyah Boston with 8, and the lead is 8, 47-39, and 7.5 for the third. Breanna Stewart has it out front. Stewart to Fiebig, right wing, low right, Jonquel Jones spins on Aaliyah Boston, trapped underneath, goes up, had it blocked, ball on the floor, cleared by Mitchell. Back come the Fever on the push. Mitchell in the front court, leaves it behind her, and Astier picks up the steal, and Caitlin Clark picks up her second foul. And the Golden Knights have just scored. They lead 1-0. And remember that, and reminder, that's Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final. Caitlin Clark with a foul. That's her second. She's got 8 points and 5 assists on the night. Remember, she leads the league in assists. Astier on the move, right of the lane, over the top pass to Fiebig in the left corner. Left wing, Johannes, a three-pointer on the way. Too long. Rebound chased down by Boston. Back they come the other way. Aaliyah Boston on the attack, low left. Pitches it back out to Caitlin Clark. Back to Boston, low left. She fumbled it. Backdoor to Billings. She shoots it in and draws the foul. Indiana up 10, I beg your pardon. Monique Billings with a dozen. Great pass by Aaliyah Boston, the best passing big in the game. And Monique Billings sitting on a dozen points right now. 7 rebounds also. Billings free throw. Rimming, no. Rebound, Breanna Stewart. 49-39. Indiana by 10. 6:40 for the third. Stewart directing traffic out front. Indiana 6 of 11 from the free throw line. You hope that doesn't come back to bite them. Johannes with a fadeaway jumper left of the lane. No good. Billings the rebound. That's her 8th. Ahead to Boston. Boston shoots ahead to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell with a fake on the drive all the way in on Breanna Stewart. Lays it up. No good, but a foul called, and Kelsey Mitchell shoots a pair. That is how Indiana stays in games and leads games. They attack the basket. Doesn't matter the height difference at all. They attack the basket. And that's exactly what they're doing to Chris DeMarco and the New York Liberty right now. Kelsey Mitchell to the free throw line. She's got 10. She offers the free throw here. Good. 50-39. Indiana by 11. This is their biggest lead of the night. But you want to keep the momentum going if you're the Fever. I've seen too many times where they let New York back in the game. That 6-0 run at the end of the first half being a prime example against this good New York team. Mitchell drops them both. The lead is a dozen. Indiana 8 for 13 from the foul line tonight. Breanna Stewart across into the front court. Stewart on the attack, left of the lane, all the way to the hoop, lays it in. 51-41. That ball ping-ponged out of bounds, and it'll belong to the Indiana Fever with 6:07 left in the third. So Indiana will keep it. In play to Billings. She lays it in. Monique Billings with 14. And the lead is a dozen with 6 minutes left in the third. Great assist by Caitlin Clark. She's got 6 assists on the night. That's Maureen Johannes. Johannes plays it to Stewart in the left corner. On the drive, left baseline, reverse layup. Nope. Rebound comes down to Aaliyah Boston. Stolen by Fiebig to Stewart. She lays it in. 5:41 left in the third. And it's 53-43. Indiana by 10. Each team 6 turnovers in the contest. Relatively clean game tonight. Kelsey Mitchell on the attack. Works off the Boston screen. Mitchell on the attack, right of the lane. 10 to shoot. In the left corner is Lexi Hall, and they threw it out of bounds. 5:25 left in the third. And now New York with a chance to cut it to 8 or 7 with a long one as Stewart brings it up. Stewart across into the front court and a foul called out front on Maisha Hines-Allen. Benita Lady Hamilton is on now for New York. And we'll set your lineups for you. Satu Sabali is on, along with Jonquil Jones, Maureen Johannes, Bettina Lady Hamilton, and Breanna Stewart. Here's the steal by Lexi Hall. 53-43, Indiana by 10. Lexi Hall in a hurry, finds Caitlin Clark. They jump at her immediately. Ball poked away. Clark able to get it back. Clark on the drive in the lane, circles back outside off the Hines-Allen screen, pitches it left corner, a three-pointer by Raven Johnson, rimming no, rebound Breanna Stewart. Stewart back the other way, over the top to Sabali. She's got the layup, 53-45, and timeout called on the floor. Sabali was looking for a foul and not going to get it. So Indiana calls time. 4:39 remaining in the third. They're trying to squash this rally right now. 53-45. Indiana by 8. Let's pause for these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Substitution, Sophie Cunningham on for the Fever to replace Lexi Hall, and Rebecca Gardner now on for Maureen Johannes. 53-45, 4:39 remaining in the third. Indiana has kept this lead. It's going to be the final 10 minutes that are going to tell the story. At least for me it is, because I've seen the Fever get off to leads before and they've flat out given them away. Hope that is not the case tonight. This would be a big, big win for the Indiana Fever. 4:39 left in the third, 53-45.
Taking the lead is easy. Keeping the lead is much harder.
Yeah, it is. Just ask the Chicago Bulls on many occasions, even during the Michael Jordan era. Caitlin Clark, 8 points, 3 of 10 from the field with 4 rebounds. Breanna Stewart, 11 points and 5 rebounds. Caitlin Clark has 6 assists in the ball game tonight. Finishing kick, stops and scores. stops and scores. That's the chant that I have in my head, courtesy of Bob Fitzgerald, television voice for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Raven Johnson on the move to the right, guarded by Sabali. Johnson leans over the dribble out front to Caitlin Clark. Clark with a fake, drives on Rebecca Gardner, picks up the dribble, finds Raven Johnson. Johnson on the drive in the lane, 10-footer, got it! Lead back up to 10. 55-45 and 4:15 left in the third. Satu Sabali the other way, finds Manita Laney Hamilton. Laney Hamilton on the right wing. Dump low right, Sabali. Out of bounds, belongs to the Fever. Raven Johnson getting into the scoring column and getting into the scoring habit. 8 turnovers against New York. Caitlin Clark out front. Deep three, short of the rim. Rebound, Jonquil Jones. Outlet pass to Hamilton. Laney Hamilton across into the front court outside right, guarded loosely by Sophie Cunningham. Hamilton spins right of the lane, stops at the foul line, steps through, lean in, flip. Nope, Caitlin Clark, the two-hand pickoff. Caitlin Clark racing the other way. Clark on the attack with a wraparound dribble against Stewart. Backdoor to Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham circles the wagons, now finds Caitlin Clark out front. Caitlin Clark on the fly, all the way in from the right, lays it in. Caitlin Clark with 10, and the lead is a dozen, 57-45. 7 assists for Caitlin Clark as well. Rebecca Gardner lost the ball. It's out of bounds. It will belong to the Indiana Fever. Great job by Caitlin Clark batting the ball off of Rebecca Gardner's leg. Now against the trap, they have it in play to Cunningham. Cunningham in the front court, jump ball.
Little update from the NHL. A Vegas goal was reversed, so we're still scoreless with 16 minutes left in the second period.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. So a jump ball will come at center court, and the tip is controlled by New York as Laney Hamilton has it on the left wing, on the right wing. I beg your pardon. Here comes Laney Hamilton on the drive into the lane, lost the ball. Out of bounds, belongs to Indiana. And Hamilton wants a review. Oh, she lost that. She lost that clean. And I think Stephanie White's going to use the challenge, looking for also a foul. Oh, and I see why, because Caitlin Clark got elbowed right in the face. So Stephanie White is going to use a challenge, but on that it's either going to be, well, they're officially reviewing it right now. Officially reviewing it. Jeez, Brian, get it right. They are reviewing it right now. And I am finally going to unplug something that I unconsciously left in the charger for the longest time. And that was Lucy's leash, her electronic leash. Because, well, rule around the house was the dog's an idiot, and she was. And I had to learn that the hard way, because every time I opened the door when we lived in Terre Haute, Lucy would run out. So you all are seeing this right now. This was the cord, the charging cord to Lucy's leash, which is right here. I'll give you a close-up of that. That's her leash, and that's what she did to it. And this was the control for it, and I finally have unplugged it. And it's a tough one for me, but I know where I'm going to put this and where I'm going to keep it. They're still reviewing the play. It's 57-45. The Indiana Fever lead by a dozen. And we're going to get the call right now. So now that out-of-bounds call has turned into an offensive foul. It is not a team foul. Chris DeMarco wondering what's going on here. So Indiana ball up by a dozen. 2:59 left in the third. And I think that's a good call. So Indiana retains their timeout. And what I'm going to do going forward is whenever there is a challenge, I am going to pipe in what the result is. So Indiana ball up a dozen. Caitlin Clark shy of the timeline, gives it to Hines Allen. Pitch out left corner, Sophie Cunningham. Back to Raven Johnson out front. Raven Johnson on the move to the right. Off the Hines Allen screen, gives it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark on the move left. Picks up her dribble, finds Raven Johnson, 4 on the clock. Out front, Hines Allen, 2 to shoot. Get a shot. She does. A 3 on the way, off the back of the rim. And the rebound comes down to Sabali. New York ball down a dozen. 2:28 left in the third. Breanna Stewart has it, and a foul called on KK Timpson. Now, you want to close, if you're Indiana and you have a double-digit lead, you want to close with a finishing kick. You don't want to let New York back in the ball game. Aaliyah Boston is on the bench right now, 8 points and 6 rebounds. And she's had trouble with her right knee most of the season. Caitlin Clark is also out. Stewart has it in play between the rings. Stewart keeps her dribble, but a foul called on Maisha Hines Allen. Or they give it to Sophie Cunningham. They give it to Cunningham. 2:22 left in the third. Breanna Stewart to the free throw line to shoot 2. She's got 11 points in the game. Stewart tries the first one. Good. 57-46. We got double duty action on Monday. Indiana, Washington at 7. And then at 8, we'll have game 3 of the NBA World Championship. Second attempt on the way, also good. (57-47). They have it in play to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell standing dribble out front between the rings, 12 to shoot. Mitchell leans over the dribble on the attack to the right. Mitchell keeps her dribble, 7 on the clock. Mitchell on the drive, 4 to shoot. Out to Cunningham. They're not going to get a shot. 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot. Cunningham unleashes a 3, but we get a 3-second violation. Got to have a finishing kick if you're Indiana. 150 for the third, 57-47. Sabali on the drive, in the lane, shoots it up, banked it in, drew the foul on Monique Billings. And if you're Indiana, you don't want to waste the remainder of your timeout on challenges because you have a full fourth quarter to play. Satu Sabali, 10 points in the game, and now she has a chance to bring New York within 7. The lefty gets ready and shoots it and hits it. Satu Sabali, in her 7th year out of Oregon, cuts the lead to 7. 140 for the third. Cunningham on the left wing, on the drive, in from the left, circles back out to the right wing. Out front, Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson now finds Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive, in from the left, 4 to shoot. Here they go with the shot clock again. Mitchell with a 10-foot floater, no good. Rebound, Rebecca Gardner. Chance for New York to come to within 5. Back comes Stewart. Missed the layup. Rebound, Aaliyah Boston. Outlet pass to Mitchell, stolen by Gardner. Gardner back the other way. 1:09 left in the third. Gardner on the move, trapped on the right wing. And we get a jump ball. And actually, this may turn into a foul. Caitlin Clark is back in. Raven Johnson in for Lexi Hall. 5 in a row scored by New York, and they're having the finishing kick. They've had it for each quarter. Here's the tip. It's controlled, and a foul called against Indiana. Raven Johnson picks up the foul. Oh, and she hit Rebecca Gardner. So Rebecca Gardner to the free throw line to shoot 2. 1:04 left in the third. And again, if you're the Fever, you want to have a finishing kick here in the third quarter. Free throw is good. 57-51. 6 in a row for New York. This is how they finished the second quarter, but Indiana still kept the lead. A second attempt on the way, got it. Remember, Indiana led this game by as many as 12, and now the lead has been cut to 5. And the missed free throws are starting to haunt them as well. 6-0 run, and now a steal. It's out of bounds. It'll belong to New York. Or will it? That pressure defense is causing problems for Indiana. It should be out of bounds to New York. No, they give it to Indiana. I beg your pardon. 54.1 left in the third. And it is indeed New York ball. Nope. It's Indiana ball. I beg your pardon. They have it in play to Boston. Boston turns, had it stolen by Stewart. Stewart back the other way. 45 seconds to Sabali. Missed the layup. Rebound Lexi Hall to Caitlin Clark. They got to open the floor up, the Fever do. 20 on the shot clock. Clark got fouled twice, no call. Caitlin Clark, right wing, right corner, Lexi Hall on the drive, in the lane. Jump pass back out to Boston. Left corner, Mitchell for 3. Rebound, Breanna Stewart. 28 seconds left in the third. 5 different shot clock to game clock. And a bucket here could make it a 3-point game, just like it was at halftime. Astier leans over the dribble. Chased that by Billings. Out front, Stewart. Stewart works off the Astier screen. On the drive, left in the lane with a fake. Fadeaway shot left in the lane. Good. New York within you guys. They're on a 9-0 run. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark on the drive. In from the right. Shoots it up. Nope. Rebound Boston. Had it stripped. 1 second left. They'll get the final shot of the quarter. And New York, just like they did in the second quarter, had a finishing kick, but Indiana keeps the 3-point lead. To Victor for a quick update.
Well, it was scoreless, but now the Vegas Golden Knights are up by 2, and it was an own goal. Oh, that's embarrassing. It came off the stick of Walker. The goals reward to Mitch Marner. He had the second goal. The first one was to, I believe, Tim Hurdle. And it's now 2-0 Vegas.
Tomas Hurdle.
Tomas Hurdle.
Tomas Hurdle gets one. And who got the other one?
Was it Martle? I think his name was.
Mitch Marner?
Mitch Marner, yes. Mitch Marner.
Mitch Marner.
Okay. But the thing was, it came off the stick of Walker for the Canes. So it's really an own goal if you think about it.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I would hate to be a goalie right now. Indiana by 3, 57-54 as we head for the money period after this.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now, the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Here we go, the fourth and final period. Oh, brother. 57-54. Aaliyah Boston has just been handed a technical foul.
Uh-oh.
Before we even start the fourth quarter, so Breanna Stewart will shoot that to try to bring this lead down to 2 and making it even 10-0 run.
That's crazy.
It's on the way. Got it. 57-55.
What do you have to give New York is they are not missing free throws.
And that's costing us right now. It's a 2-point lead underway in the fourth quarter. Mitchell with a long pass to Lexi Hall. Bounce pass back to Mitchell on the right wing. Out front, Caitlin Clark. It's going to be time for Clark to try to take over. Clark on the move to the right. Bounce pass underneath to Boston. Spins down the lane and shoots it in. 59-55. Aaliyah Boston with a dozen. 9:35 left in the ball game. Pauline Estier with a bounce pass to Sabali right of the lane. Guarded by Monique Billings. Sabali holds the ball over her head looking for help. 10 to shoot. Sabali starts her dribble. Lost the ball. Able to get it back. 6 on the clock. Sabali on the drive right of the lane. Goes up. Had the ball swatted by Billings, and Sabali is fouled with 2 seconds on the shot clock. That was a great block by Billings, but unfortunately, Caitlin Clark came over and committed the foul. So Satu Sabali, the 7-year vet from Oregon, heads to the line. First one here. Yep. $59-56. Sabali again. Yep. 59-57 and 9:18 left. If there was ever a time for Indiana to get a field goal, this would be it. Mitchell in the front court. Left corner, Hall for three. Splash! Not only do they get a field goal, they get a 3-point field goal. 5-point lead, 62-57, but a long way to go. 9 minutes left. Gardner spins on the dribble and traveled. So Indiana's getting threes from everywhere. And y'all remember Lexi Hall hit a big three at Connecticut to seal that game in overtime. Caitlin Clark at the controls out front between the rings, 16 on the shot clock. Clark, a one bounce. No, starts a dribble, I beg your pardon. Guarded by Rebecca Gardner, looking for help, looking for a screen from Boston, gets it. Back to Boston. Boston is fouled underneath by Sabali. I need you to do a bit of live research for me, Victor.
Okay, as you just said that. Is that Marner again? Yes, it is. Mitch Marner scores again.
So Mitch Marner has a pair. 3-0 Vegas.
Vegas. Yes, indeed.
I need you to do some live research for me really quick.
What's the research?
Last time the Fever won in New York against the Liberty in the regular season. Out front, Caitlin Clark feeds it to Mitchell on the right wing. 7 to shoot. Mitchell with a bounce pass underneath. It's tipped and it's stolen by Johannes. Johannes back the other way. Bounce pass to Stewart, low left. Backs it on Billings. Comes back out to the left wing. Stewart finds Astier on the drive in the lane and on Aaliyah Boston, but a loose ball foul against Jonquel Jones.
April 25th. Oh, that was preseason, though.
Yeah. I'm looking for the last regular season win in New York because this has been a house of horrors for the Indiana Fever. They did not beat them in Brooklyn last year in 2 attempts. I believe that to be right.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, they played
July
in Indiana.
22nd, 2025.
Okay. So they did beat them here last year. Okay.
Yep.
Here's Boston from 15. Nope. Line drive rebound. Boston goes back up. No. Rebound, Jonquel Jones. Dadgummit. Got to take advantage of those. Here comes Astier on the drive. Hands it off to Johannes. Over the top to Febick. A 3 from the right wing. No good. Rebound, Caitlin Clark.
Wait. Hold on. I might be wrong on that one.
Caitlin Clark on the push in the front court. Backs up on the dribble against Astier. Caitlin Clark on the move. Has it right wing, but a foul called before Clark is able to bang home the shot. 7:34 left in the ball game. 62-57 Indiana by 5. They've led by as many as 12.
Okay. Yeah. So July 22nd, 2025, Indiana Fever won 109-91 was the final score of that game.
Caitlin Clark has it off to the right. 4 to shoot. Get a shot up. Here's Boston. Low right. Fadeaway shot right of the lane. Rimming, no. Rebound taken down by Johannes. A chance to cut it to 3. Ahead it comes to Astier. On the attack. On Caitlin Clark. Throws his shot up. Nope, but a foul called on Caitlin Clark, and that's her 3rd. Got to get stops and scores.
Yes,
if you're Indiana with 7:13 remaining. And you got to make your free throws. Pauline Astier to the free throw line with 4 points in the game. Make it 5 with that free throw. 62-58. Sabrina Ionescu out for tonight's game. Second attempt on the way, good. 62-59, and they're missing her scoring right now. It's a 3-point lead, 7:12 remaining. New York turns the pressure on. A bullet pass ahead to Monique Billings. She goes up, had it swatted away, but a foul called, and Monique Billings shoots a pair. That foul is charged to Jonquel Jones. 7:06 remaining. Billings free throw. And again, they're shooting themselves in the foot, not making their free throws. 14 points for Billings, 6 of 7 from the field, but it means nothing without the extra free throws. She shoots for point number 15, and she's got it. 63-59, Indiana by 4, 7 minutes left. Astier across into the front court, guarded by Caitlin Clark. Astier on the attack, right of the lane, stops. Bounce pass to Jonquel Jones, bulls her way in on Billings, and shoots it up no good. Rebound tip, Caitlin Clark comes down with it. 63-59, Indiana by 4, 6:45 remaining. This is going to go down to the wire. Caitlin Clark deep on the right wing. Looking for help. Waves off the screen. Bounce pass to Aaliyah Boston. Double fake on Jonquel Jones. Missed the layup. Astier the rebound. And they're shooting themselves in the foot, missing free throws. Doggone it. It's the 4th foul on Caitlin Clark. Thank you, Callie, for that. Breanna Stewart against Caitlin Clark. In a mismatch. All the way to the hoop. Lays it up. Nope. Foul called on Caitlin Clark with 6:26 remaining. And that is that her 5th? Yep, that's her 5th, and that's trouble. Caitlin Clark now has 5 fouls.
Oh, that's
they're going to have to win this game without her production. Free throw good, 63-60.
Well, they got to get a defensive stop first.
Last 4 games, 5 fouls against Golden State, 4 at Golden State, 5 at Portland, 4 against Atlanta, 5 tonight. The fouls have piled up for Caitlin Clark in the last 5 games. The second attempt on the way is no good. Maisha Hines-Allen the rebound. They're going to have to go get this one without Caitlin Clark on the floor. Raven Johnson across into the front court. Who's going to step up for the Indiana Fever? Boston at the free throw line, comes up shooting, had it blocked, cleared by Jones. Chance to make it a 1-point game. Jonquel Jones back the other way. Finds Febick. A 3-pointer from the right. Nope. Rebound Sophie Cunningham. 6 minutes left. Raven Johnson back the other way. You got to play disciplined ball if you're Indiana. Hines-Allen out front to Aaliyah Boston. She missed the layup. Jonquel Jones the rebound. Jones back the other way. Underneath the Stewart. She shoots it in. It's a 1-point game with 5:48 left. And Indiana spends a timeout. They'll have 1 remaining.
The floodgates have officially opened.
We got an update. Go ahead.
It's Marner, and he's got the hats flying into the ice.
Wow.
A 91-mile-per-hour missile goes right into the back of the net. It's now 4-0 Vegas, and the ice is being showered with hats.
The second period hat trick for Mitch Marner. Meanwhile, we got a Donnybrook here. Fever 63, Liberty 62. Can the Fever hold on and finish? We'll come back and find out after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered a winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these 2 football enthusiasts as they give you total football talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Monday, the Fever take on the Washington Mystics, and at the same time, we will have Game 4 of Game 3, I beg your pardon, on the NBA World Championship Series. Both games coming your way on Monday. Callie Greenshield says AB needs to make her shot. She's missed 3 in a row. Yeah, and 2 of them have come at the rim. .548 left in the ball game. 63-62, Indiana by 1. .548 left. New York trying to win this game without Sabrina Ionescu. The Fever trying to win it without Caitlin Clark, who is in foul trouble, playing with 5 fouls. Mitchell comes into Boston. Boston gives it to Raven Johnson. It's going to be her game for the bulk of the fourth quarter. Raven Johnson off to the left. Johnson at the free throw line finds Mitchell for 3. Splash! Holy cow, that's a big one. 66-62, 5.5 left. Still a ways to go as Stewart comes across the timeline into the front court. Now finds Johannes. Johannes out front. Plays it back left to Lainey Hamilton. Lainey Hamilton on the drive. In the lane, stops, spins, shoots, missed it. Rebound, volleyball around twice. Comes down to Aaliyah Boston. Boston ahead to Raven Johnson. Johnson on the move in the front court. Stops, 15-footer off the back of the rim. Rebound comes down to Jonquel Jones. Hands to Stewart. Halfway home in the fourth quarter. Stewart on the attack. Bowls over Maisha Hines-Allen. Follow shot, no, but a foul called on Maisha Hines-Allen. She leaned into Maisha Hines-Allen with her shoulder and got her out of the way. Breanna Stewart shoots 2. First one here. Got it. 66-63. Maisha Hines-Allen is playing with 4 fouls. When the Fever get frustrated, they play sloppy, and it costs them. Second attempt on the way, good. It's a 2-point lead. 66-64. And New York turns on the full court pressure. New York is 20 out of 26 from the free throw line tonight. Indiana 9 out of 15. They hit a few of those, and they're in front a little further. Here's Mitchell on the attack, left in the lane, stops, circles in on Jonquel Jones, bounce pass Cunningham, back to Mitchell on the right wing. Kelsey Mitchell on the attack, steps back for 3. Sabali the rebound and a chance to tie. Stewart underneath to Jonquel Jones. She misses the gimme, gets it back, gets that one blocked, foul called, and she'll shoot 2 with 4:28 left. And the pressure is clearly frustrating the Indiana Fever. They'll have to make their adjustments after this, especially when they see New York again. Jonquel Jones, 2 for 5 from the line tonight. First one here. Yep. It's a 1-point lead. The second attempt on the way, good. We're tied. 66 apiece. 4:28 left. And again, the free throw disparity. 22 of 28 from the line tonight for New York. 5 ties, 6 lead changes. New York led by only 1. Indiana led by as many as 12. And what's happening is what I fear. They're giving it away. Here's a shot miss. Sabali the rebound. And now New York with a chance to go in front. 4 minutes left. Here comes Stewart on the drive. Left in the lane. Lean in flip. Nope. Foul called on Maisha Hines-Allen. And Breanna Stewart will shoot a pair. They may not have Ionescu, but they sure have Breanna Stewart. Stewart shooting for points 22 and 23 in the game tonight. She's 9 of 11 from the free throw line. 4 minutes left. First one here. Yep. New York in front for the first time in a long time. Caitlin Clark is back on. She's going to have to finish this game with 5 fouls. Second attempt on the way, good. Breanna Stewart has 23 points. Their first lead since 12 to 11 in the first quarter. Mitchell hurries the other way. Mitchell on the drive in the lane, scoops the shot up. Good, we're tied, 68 apiece. 3:48 left. Satu Sabali back the other way, and timeout called. Yeah, timeout called by New York. 3:47 left in this Donnybrook. 68 apiece. Back with more after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Meet the Scam, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now, the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Brian Snow back here with you. 68 apiece in Brooklyn. Callie Greenshield says, I'm losing faith in the WNBA. The refs are now in favor of New York. Seems that way. And they're going to pressure CC to try to force the 6th foul on her. And I would not be surprised. Breanna Stewart sitting on 23 points. She leads all scorers in that category. Kelsey Mitchell, 17 to lead Indiana. Indiana has 1 timeout left. New York has 2 timeouts left. With 3:47 left in the ball game. New York ball looking for the lead. Febick in the front court. Out front, Stewart. Stewart spins on Boston. Shoots it up. No good. Rebound. Stewart back up. Nope. Stripped. Stolen by Clark, but a foul is called. And Breanna Stewart back to the line. That foul is charged to Aaliyah Boston.
Oh, boy. The fouls are coming now.
And I'm looking at this. That was not a foul. I'm looking at this. That was not a foul. Free throw here, good. New York back in front. 69-68. New York with 24, now 25 made free throws in the clutch, and we're talking about final 5 minutes in overtime. They're not going to let Caitlin Clark get the ball, so Kelsey Mitchell will handle it. Now Clark has it deep on the left wing. Back to Mitchell. A three from the left. Rebound chased down by Mitchell. Mitchell got stripped. Foul call. New York will be shooting free throws for the remainder of the game. Now they have it in play to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, as they show a zone. Bounce pass to Boston at the free throw line. Boston holds and looks. Hands it back to Mitchell. One to shoot. They don't see it. Shot clock turnover.
It seems like they get sloppier towards the end.
When they get frustrated. Yeah, I don't like how this is playing out either, but it's what Callie said earlier tonight. When they get frustrated and pressured, they get very, very sloppy. And that just may cost them the game as Astier gets the layup. 72-68 New York. They got to get points fast. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive to the right. Mitchell stops at the foul line on the attack to the hole, shoots it in. 2-point game. 72-70. 2:35 left. Got to have a defensive stop. You got to turn the screws defensively if you're Indiana. 19 for Kelsey Mitchell. In the right corner is Sabally. Sabally plays it out front to Jonquil Jones. Jones finds Breanna Stewart. Stewart with a fake wraparound dribble against Boston. 4 to shoot. Stewart, 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. A Sabally 3 from the right corner. No good. Rebound, Febick. And they'll get another 14. Bounce pass out front to Astier, and they're doing the right thing. They're playing together, and they're using the clock. Here comes Astier on the drive. Bounce pass, Jonquil Jones. Shoots it in. 4-point lead. 2 minutes left. 74-70. Caitlin Clark brings it up. Caitlin Clark in the front court. Works off the Billings screen. Clark backs up. They won't let her get a shot. Billings has it this time. Hands it to Mitchell. Mitchell on the attack in the lane. In on Jonquil Jones. Missed the layup. Febick the rebound to Sabally. 1:38 left. A bucket here will make it very difficult for Indiana to come back. And from what I've seen so far, they are not a comeback team. Not generally. Here's Astier. Layup good. Timeout, Indiana. And Indiana just spent their final full timeout. Everybody on their feet in Brooklyn. 1:26 left. New York 76. Indiana 70. Back after this on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Meet the Scam, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers Guy, game-winning interception, first down, just a nice solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're...
It's a 6-point lead for New York, 76-70, with 1:26 remaining in the contest, and the Fever need points. You still got 86 seconds left in the ball game. Pauline Astier has 10 points in the ball game tonight. Cunningham looks to come in. In play to Caitlin Clark out near the timeline. Boston sets the screen. Clark on the attack to the hole. Lays it up. Nope. Rebound Astier. No foul called. Paulina Estier brings it across in the front court. Finds Breanna Stewart. 1:10 remaining. A bucket here will put it out of reach. Indiana's been held scoreless, and we've seen this story before, and it ends quickly and very badly. That foul is charged to Mitchell.
This has been a very
Great contest by Jonquel Jones. Free throw good for Stewart. 7-point lead with 1:06 left. Five in a row scored by New York. They've been chipping away at this lead all night. The second attempt on the way is good. It's an 8-point lead. And remember, Indiana only has a reset timeout left. New York turns the pressure on, and they have it in play to Mitchell. New York is 21 out of 22 from the free throw line in the second half tonight. Here's Mitchell, falls down on the dribble. Febick goes after it. New York possession. And that, my friends, is going to do it. Stewart is fouled by Mitchell with 50.9 seconds left.
That's why you play 4 quarters.
That's exactly why you play 4 quarters. And I talked about it all night. Will Indiana have a finishing kick in a house of horrors? And the answer, unfortunately, is no. Breanna Stewart back to the line. She's 15 of 17 from the line tonight, and she makes that one. .9 seconds left. 79-70. Liberty with the lead. The second one. Short. Rebound, Lexi Hall. Indiana in a hurry. Kelsey Mitchell across the timeline in the front court. Mitchell on the move, right of the lane, all the way to the hoop, lays it up. Nope, and that is that. Jonquel Jones the rebound. 38 seconds left. This ball game's over. Lexi Hall commits the foul with 36.6 left. They had a big lead, Indiana, in this game, but they allowed New York to hang around between the. At the end of the second quarter, they finished with a kick, cut a lead from 9-3. And in the third quarter, they cut a 12-point lead down to 3. As Stewart makes the free throw, it's 80-70. And those two finishing kicks are about to give New York a victory. Second attempt on the way, good. 29 for Breanna Stewart.
Was it before? Don't play with your food.
And Indiana played with their food tonight. No doubt about it. Mitchell off to the left. Mitchell on the drive, left baseline. Shoots it in. 81-72. 27.7 left. Now you're forced to extend the game. If you make your free throws, Mitchell gives the foul with 23.8 left. And that's going to do it. If you make your free throws earlier in this game, A, you're playing with a bigger lead, and B, you force New York to foul you. But they missed 7 layups in the second half. Leah Boston missed 3 of them. Astier's free throw is good. 82-72, 23.8 left, shot clock off. The second attempt on the way is good. 83-72. When they get pressured, they get frustrated, and that's a puzzle that Indiana has to solve in a hurry, especially when they don't get the foul calls. Here's a Boston 3 that's good. 83-75, 16.2 left. New York doesn't have to shoot the ball, nor does Indiana have to commit another foul, and that's going to do it. So the New York Liberty, down by 12, win by 8. And the House of Doom continues for the Indiana Fever. Breanna Stewart is our player of the game, 31 on the night. And your final score tonight is the New York Liberty 83 and the Indiana Fever 75. Another game against New York slips right through their fingers. And this is a game that they had. It's a game that they had. It's their 8th straight home win versus the Indiana Fever. And this is a place that Indiana has to solve later on down the line. That'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Once again, your final, the New York Liberty 83 and the Indiana Fever 75. We'll come back. We're departing here now. We'll be back with more WNBA action on Monday, as well as Game 3 of the NBA World Championship Series. Major League Baseball is tomorrow here in the broadcast booth as the White Sox look to take 2 of 3 from Philadelphia. For Victor Locke, our engineer, everybody here associated with Snowman Multimedia, my name is Brian Snow. Hope that you enjoyed it as we enjoy bringing it to you. So long, everybody.
The preceding has been a presentation of the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.